Okay, test. Okay, I think. We live? Shoot, hold on. Oh, fudge. I'll just turn off Facebook and then we'll turn on. Ah, frick. Hold on, if you're just seeing this, hang on a second. I think I screwed something up. I'm an idiot. Stand by. Oh shoot, I think I just screwed all that up. Hold on. This freaking iPad, I swear to God. Hang on, I don't know if I'm live or if you guys can hear me or not. Now I'll have no way of knowing for a minute here. God dang, we're freaking froze up again, I swear to God. Oh, we got an ad. On my own channel, that's just dumb. Okay, hello, test. Oh, we got an ad. Okay, cool. So I pulled into this McDonald's because I was getting really pissed off at my tablet. So I just decided to use this drive-through, or this parking lot. We've got a rapid deployment device. Or this parking lot. Oh shoot, hang on. That's better. We've got a rapid deployment device out there. If you want to look on Radar Omega, it's over there. It says Indian Harbor Beach. On 518 there by Melbourne. I'm by Melbourne right now. So what I'm thinking about doing, let's just go look at the beach. Like, we don't want this to be a total wash. I came down here to have a meeting, and we're gonna talk about the company and all sorts of stuff here in the future. But I got to put together some organizational structure and also tell our staff about it. But I haven't even had a chance to talk to our staff. But we're talking to a reputable company about bringing some more features to the live stream, I guess, if you will, in the community. And one of those is going to be adding some capabilities to Project Weather Eye here in the coming season with weather balloons and such. So. And then having to pipe that back in for data, and I think that's cool. So, but we'll talk more about that, and there's a lot else that goes on with it, but I gotta brief our staff, welcome to Florida. It's an Altima. Zach, it's a Nissan Altima. It's just old. I think I go this way. I'm lost. I know where we can go down to the beach. We've placed cameras on this beach many times. Well, actually not many times, a few times. 90% sure I take a left. 90% sure I take a left. We'll go walk around on the beach.
Turn right onto North Apollo.
This thing keeps trying to tell me that I want walking
Head
directions,
east toward
but I
North
don't.
Apollo
Oh,
Boulevard.
shit, I think I went the wrong way. God dang it. It's all right. I'm going to turn the bit rate down a little bit since we're not using the main servers. Stand by. 5 is fine. Yeah, so Tropical Storm Imelda, yeah, that thing's long gone for the United States. Long gone for the U.S. But there are some storms, as you can see. And Google Maps is, what is Google Maps do? Google Maps, for some things, I have to reboot my phone, guys. Because it keeps, like, the GPS on my Google Maps is frozen. Like, on my phone, it's frozen. I don't know what's going on. It's working on my tablet, though. On Radar Omega, at least. Oops, I didn't set Radar. Hold on. I don't have Radar Omega turned on. Just give me a second. Let me turn that on. Whoops. Forgot what I was doing there, I guess. All right, there we go. All right, we gotta wait for the train. I don't hear a train, so... Oh, I hear the train. Holy shit. Jesus Christ, that's a hell of a train. What the frick was that? God, you guys don't piss around with your trains in Florida, do you? God dang. Wow. Holy smokes. Remind me never to stand in front of one of them out here. We can't hear you. I don't know if the mic's blocked or something or what. It's really weird. It's not your signal. It's like it's your audio.
Yep, sorry, it was on my Bluetooth. But yeah, that was the Bright Line train, I think it was. Those are like the passenger trains we have in Florida.
Yeah, well, it scared the shit out of me.
Don't blame you.
Well, you can see we've got some thunderstorms out here. It ain't anything to write home about, but I mean, it's something, I guess, sort of. All right, I gotta turn my phone back on now. Maybe that sorted it out. So I think we'll get a green light today, I'm hoping. Need everybody to cross your fingers. Any day. Hurry up and wait. I tell you what, that's the one thing that I don't like about Florida is the red lights. I swear, you've got the longest red lights in the whole country down here. Holy smokes. Every time we're in Florida, even if it's the Panhandle, it's just red lights. Need more roundabouts, I'm telling you. Let's go down to the beach. I'm probably going to pay like $30 for parking. I'm probably actually going to take my chances and not pay for the parking and see if we get a ticket or not. Whatever. That is such a really crappy attitude to have. I apologize, but I think we were all thinking it. I'm breaking the law, folks. I've never actually, I don't know if I've ever actually paid for parking when we've stopped on a beach for the live stream, to be honest with you. I think we've always just taken our chances. Somebody's going to be like, that's not right. Okay, well, maybe it's not, but it's what happens, so whatever. We'll be all right. I can't go, dude. There's a car in front of me. This guy's laying on his horn behind me. Where am I supposed to go? Jesus Christ, people. What the frick? Okay, I'll just floor it and hit the car in front of me. I'm sure him and his insurance will really appreciate that. God dang. But we do got this little like shower up ahead of us. It ain't much, but hey, I'll take it. This is the most exciting part of this entire event, folks. This is it. This is the event right here. This cloud. We've driven. Oh my God, I'm almost out of gas. We've driven 1,517 miles for this, guys, and we're here. We've got a cloud. This is incredible. This is the most time-consuming and expensive cloud I've ever seen. But that's okay. Honestly, I thought it was a pretty safe gamble coming down here because it looked like we were going to get at least, like, wind on the beaches, but apparently not. I'm supposed to turn there, but I'm in the wrong lane. So we'll go up here and turn. Whoops. Frickin' Google Maps might be working now. Yeah, we're done with Imelda, folks. There is no concern with Imelda. No concern.
Head southwest on Head northeast on St. Clair Street toward Avocado Avenue, then turn right onto Avocado Avenue.
That's how you know you're in Florida
Turn
when
right
the
onto Avocado Avenue, then turn right onto West O'Galley Boulevard.
That's how you know you're in Florida when the roads are named after fruits and vegetables. I think I'm kidding, I'm not. It's like when you go to Florida, all of the freaking roads are named after like fruits and vegetables. Tomato Street, Peach Street, Avocado Street. I had Corn Street once. Damn Amazon guy up there is taking off and he's got a door open. God dang, hope he don't lose his box. Yeah, he's taking off with the door open. No, maybe not. But hey, thanks for joining everybody. We're here. We're gonna go to the beach and then I'm gonna go home. I guess I can go anyway, can't I? Is this a frickin' one-way or not? Jesus Christ, Florida.
Head southeast on Avocado Avenue toward O'Galley Boulevard.
Okay, do you want me to turn left or right?
Then turn left onto O'Galley Boulevard, Montreal Avenue.
Okay,
At the
all right.
stop sign, turn left onto O'Galley Boulevard, Montreal Avenue. Then turn right onto DeSoto Street.
Dude, I know. You got to give me one direction at a time here. Holy smokes. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that everybody else that's part of this project has gotten home already. It's not, well, it sounds like Aiden's maybe 4 or 5 hours away from home. I'm sure Zach is home. He almost has to be.
Turn right onto DeSoto Street, then turn right onto Shady Lane.
Shady Lane.
Head east on O'Galley Boulevard, Montreal Avenue.
Well, we're going to Water Street instead. What is going on here, guys? We are freaking lost.
Turn right onto Water Street, then turn right onto Shady Lane.
You guys hear this? It's telling me to turn after I've turned. Like, this is the problem with my life. This is what's wrong with my life.
Stop sign. Turn right onto Shady Lane.
Okay. Doing that. All right, Shady Lane. Turned right.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto North Harbor City Boulevard.
There's some narrow streets. Yes, yes it is. Okay.
At the stop sign, turn left onto North Harbor
Can
City Boulevard.
Oh, for frick's sake. So then it pulls me out into a no left turn from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. You've got to be kidding me. Why would you do this, Google? Oh, for Christ's sakes. We're back to square one. This is where we started. Jesus. Oh, this is so stupid. All right, I'm going to ignore Google Maps. It wants me to take a left. Why would I not take a right? Why? What is this thing doing? Oh, nice. You're not turning. Okay, because you're on your phone. Got it. All right, we're going to manually navigate. We're going to manually navigate here. I'm over this Google Maps. She can chirp all she wants to.
Head north on North Harbor City Boulevard toward Old Oak Street. Make a U-turn at O'Galley Boulevard, Montreal Avenue.
God dang.
Head east on O'Galley Boulevard, Montreal Avenue toward Avocado Avenue.
This thing is still taking me like the wrong way.
Turn right onto DeSoto Street.
No, this is the road I want. We're going the way I want to go. What is it? What is this thing doing? And people say AI is going to take over the world. I say bullcrap. We can't even get Google Maps to work.
O'Galley Boulevard, Montreal Avenue toward Guava Avenue, then turn right onto Water Street. Head east on O'Galley Boulevard, Montreal Avenue toward Highland Avenue.
Dude, that car nearly hit that guy.
Head northeast on O'Galley Boulevard.
Okay, Google Maps is getting turned off.
Pineapple Avenue, then turn right on.
This is ridiculous. Like, it's this way. I want to go this way. Like, why? I literally dropped a pin where the beach parking lot is. And it's right up the road. And it's telling me to turn around and go the other way. But this is the road. We're driving to it. Right now, this is where we're going. We're going the proper way. But it wants me to go way the hell back there and drive around in the neighborhoods. Like, what the frick, man? I'm serious. You know, everybody's like, oh, AI is going to take our jobs. No, it ain't going to take our jobs. It can't even send us to the right freaking road. Oh, my God. Oh, wow. It's actually kind of windy up here. Well, here we are. Almost. Oh, Jesus. We got a guy on a bicycle half in the lane. What are you doing? Welcome to Florida. You know, the great thing about driving in Florida is there's always something to make a funny comment about, and that's really all we need. I used to make the joke. I made the joke when I started live streaming many years ago. I said, you know what? It's not even storm chasing. It's just a bunch of people watching us drive around and watching us complain about other drivers and get road rage, and that's exactly what it is. It's nothing more than that. Just some days there's a cloud. That's basically what it is. We just passed one of our cameras there. Well, we got a big thunderstorm looking cloud. I'm not quite sure. Must be that stuff off. I'm not even seeing it on radar. Oh, it's that stuff that's like 30 miles offshore. No, the world's smallest post office, that's way south. That was down there just like east of Naples or something, if I remember right. That was a ways down there. I mean, we're probably not really that. I mean, if we wanted to, we could, but I really don't want to. Yeah, that other camera's up, but it's in Radar Omega and Cycrad. You might have actually seen me drive by it just a second ago. It's in low resolution mode. So right now we have a couple of different presets we can put them at. We can put them on a low bit rate, which will save data for when things really aren't that important. And we can bump them up to a medium and then a high quality. Typically we run them in medium, but that's running in low and it still looks pretty good. I'm running it in low just for testing. The only real reason I put that up there was just to, I don't know, testing, I guess. Remind us all that it still works. I don't know. I got a ton of these things in the back of the truck. Zach has a few too. So I got to swing by Zach's and pick those up because normally I would just leave them with him, but I want to take them back because I want to, I got a couple things I want to tweak on them that they kind of got thrown together, but there's a few things I want to tweak on these things. The Lucky Clover. All right. Definitely looks lucky. All right, we're almost there. We just go straight. I feel like this guy's gonna turn in. Yep, he sure is. No turn signal. Well, it's Florida. Actually, you know what? I think in Florida, if you use your turn signal, I think that's actually against the law. You're supposed to not. I'm dead serious. Like, I make fun of Florida because it's Florida, you know, but it's definitely a different way of driving down here. That's for sure. But I do like Florida. I don't spend much time on the east side of Florida, though. We usually don't have much of a reason to. So it's kind of nice to be out here. Like I said, I haven't been out here since we were in out here for Hurricane Hillary, or not Hillary, cripes, Nicole. Was that 2 years? That might have been 3 years ago. It was 2 or 3 years ago. I don't remember which. Oh shoot, I'm about out of gas. Does this lane go straight? Oh, frick. Ah, shit. Nope, and I can't get over there. Well, I should have done the Florida thing and just sent it, but whatever. We'll just, yep. We'll just make a right and then another left, and yep, you'll figure it out pretty easy. Oh, I got a green light. Now I'm the idiot. Look at that. Tables have turned. And, oh shit. Well, this is the wrong beach. That's why... Oh my god, that's why the GPS was trying to take me the other way, because this is the wrong frickin' beach. We're going to the wrong beach. Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. This beach is fine. Never mind. I was thinking of the other one because I was at a different one this morning, but I mean, the beach is the beach. I'll just go to this one. It's fine. I wonder, can I get access to the beach from like the Hilton parking lot? Because I'm a Diamond member. I'll just park there, guys. I mean, nobody's gonna have a problem with it. I don't know if I can get access to that or not. Let me look at satellite. I mean, I know that's kind of rude, but I kind of look at it this way. Like, I spend so much money at like Hilton, and I am a Diamond member. Like, they really, like, Hilton has such good customer service. I've used their hotels as parking lots many a times. Even if they require a parking permit, like, it's just, they don't care. And if they do throw a fuss, it's like, oh, I'm a Diamond member. I was going to check in, but I didn't do it yet. You know, and then it's like, whatever. But 25 miles to get fuel, out of fuel. Awesome. All right, well, we can just park here. There's a parking lot. Paradise Beach. Okay. Oh, well, I guess we'll see if it's actually paradise or not. All right. We're definitely going because I'm not waiting for another light cycle. So. Howard E. Futch. Okay. Is this private? This might be private. No parking on grass. No parking. Parked in marked spaces only. Well, they've got it barricaded. Like, they've got the frickin' thing closed. How the frick? Do I have to walk through the trees? What the frick is this? They got the damn, like, gate closed. Let's look at the satellite map. Yeah, the frickin' gate's closed. What the frick? Alright, we'll just go back to the Hilton. We'll go back to the Hilton and just walk through the grass. God dang, ran over a freaking manhole. It scared the shit out of me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't looked at models for this storm because I just gave up on it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hold on. Public beach. Well, the freaking gate's closed. Hold on. Should we investigate? No backing into stalls. Well, I'm going to be that guy and back into a stall. I hate to be that way, but it's how this truck's getting parked because my bumper, because it's got that spot for the winch, it sticks out. It sticks out so far that I need to hang the truck over the sidewalk a bit, which I know they don't want, but it's either that or it don't fit. So. All right, well, let's go see if we can get a ticket. Hold on. Okay, I got instructions now. Thanks, Paul. So Paul, our friend Paul down here, which you'll be meeting Paul soon. Paul gave us instructions on how to get to the beach through the Hilton Hotel. All right, so I've got explicit instructions on how to walk onto this beach today, right now. So we're going to follow those to a T. Really pretty clouds out here. Yeah, we're on the Diamond Elite membership roster, folks. We get the red carpet. No, seriously though, like Hilton hotels, like the customer service is so much better than IHG. Like they actually do recognize that, oh, this person spends a crap ton of money here, like let's treat them nicely, which is really nice. And like obviously you don't want to be a jerk and like walk into these places and check in and be like, I'm a Diamond member, but like that's kind of crappy. But if you do have problems, like if you say, hey, I'm a Diamond member, I spent a lot of money here, we've had some like, can you help me out? Can you fix the problem? And they'll fix the problem. Like it's not an issue. Hilton has good customer service most of the time. Honestly, sometimes when I do stuff like this, I'll just throw all the lights on and just leave the truck parked with the lights on, and it's like, well, obviously we're doing something important, They clip this on. Is this guy screaming at me? Oh no, he's screaming at his girlfriend or something, like to get something out of the car. I was like, wait a minute. Okay. Access through grass, walk through lobby. Park at Hilton. Walk through lobby towards the right. Go to the pool area. Copy. Hold on, I gotta take the phone and all that stuff out of like. Out of like the rig that it's in, because I don't want to walk around. Hold on 1 second. All right, we might have bad signal here as we go through, but let's give it a second. Beautiful hotel, I'm not saying. Jesus Christ. Right? Okay, sorry guys. It took me a minute. I accidentally turned the stream off. All right, hopefully you guys can still hear me all right. I don't have a good way to read the chat other than just pulling it up on my other phone, which doesn't have good signal right now. I'm getting sandblasted too. Okay, it looks like the audio's still decent even though I'm getting blasted by wind, which is surprising. Oh, I don't want to get wet. God damn it. Or at least it's as good as it's going to get for right like this. But all right, so this is the beach. Here's our tropical storm. Kinda. It's way out there. Can't even see it. Ah, shit. Damn it. I don't want to get wet. Hold on, I'm going to clip the mic to my watch. And then I can just hold my wrist up to talk. There we go. So. Here's our storms. Whoop-de-doo. Oh boy. Let's take a look at this. I've got terrible signal out here. Internet is super slow. Alright, so here's Cycrad, the sister app of Radar Omega, if you will. Looks like back over there, yeah, we got some squall activity, but I mean, Imelda is just, it's way out there. Here's a look at that camera I strapped to the tree. That's on that like little causeway or whatever. Hold on, I should actually be able to put chat on, be able to read my chat. Actually, I forgot I can do this. It says, failed to fetch chat. You must be live to do this. I am live. Wow, that's really weird. Okay, whatever. It don't matter, I guess. So, we're here. This is it. Here's our deployment. Wow, that's really weird. Okay, whatever. Just run one guy and one camera, and then you got these dudes down here that are acting like it's freaking sun. I don't know how you could stand to sit out here in this wind. Oh, they got one of those glider dudes down there. Bird. Oh, he's about to get taken out, poor little dude. Better run. Well, you guys want to walk down the beach? Which way you want to go? Oh, look, a bird. Oh boy. It's the most action we've had all week. Where you want to go? Oh, look, a bird. Alright, well, I guess I forgot my little like phone grip thing to hold it vertically, so this kills my wrist. But we can, we want to walk up or down? Probably walk down. Let me look at the map, the Google map. I think I want to go that way. But I want to check radar one more time. Yeah. Make sure we're not about to get dumped on. We got a high surf advisory too. because of that. But hey, I guess the title's not clickbait anymore. I thought it was going to be clickbait. Hold on here. I think I can put this on horizon leveling here. That way it keeps you guys level while I move around. Somebody's gonna get seasick. There we go. So when I twist the phone like this, that'll keep you guys level. It'll move you in and out to compensate. But actually, no, that's the camera level. Hold on. See, when I move the camera, it zooms you in a little bit, but it also keeps you level, so that way maybe get a little less seasick. Hope it don't start dumping rain while we're out here. We'll just go for a walk. I mean, wow, a giant hole. Yeah, I would be live on Facebook, but I accidentally messed something up. So we're not. Sorry. All right, I'm bringing chat back up. I had to do a few things. Thanks for joining, everybody. So I'm walking 3 miles an hour. Thanks cool. For joining, everybody. All right, I can do this. I can put it in noise cancellation mode. Do you guys want that, or do you want the noise cancellation off? I mean, do you want more beach sounds or less beach sounds? Put it in noise cancellation mode. Do you guys want that, or do you want the noise cancellation off? Do you want more beach sounds? So I'll do whatever you guys want. I know when, I mean, it's on right now. If I turn it off, I mean, you hear it's like really loud, I think. So it's up to you guys. All right, I'll turn it off. All right, it's off. We've walked pretty decent ways now. I tell you what, I'm really happy with this microphone. It does pretty good. I mean, for being in pretty obnoxiously loud conditions, it does pretty good. This DJI mic. I would love to rent a boat, absolutely. We could take Starlink on it, I guess, and keep a connection. That'd be kind of cool. I mean, I'm up for it at this point, honestly. All right, my arm's getting tired. Holy smokes. Hold on, I gotta clip this back to my shirt. Alright, sorry. So here we go, storm chasing on foot. Hope it don't rain all of a sudden, that would really suck. Yeah, guys, so my plan is just screw around out here for a little while, and then I'm gonna get out of here. But I'm starting to learn a few things. I need to put a folding chair in the back of the truck, because I definitely could just have a folding chair out here. That would be great. There's a little path right there, son of a gun. But I do really appreciate everybody who's been part of this the past while. I mean, we've got a lot of cool stuff with Project Weather Eye coming. It's just, and I thought we were going to show you at least a good bit of the cool stuff that we had. And then it didn't happen, so whatever. It is what it is. Full of sand again that time of the year, but I still like the Panhandle beaches better. Like the beaches on the Panhandle, the sand is nicer, but it's nice over here too. I don't know. I shouldn't complain. I live in an area where we don't even have a beach, so we have a pond. This, I guess, just to give everybody an idea, this is what we would, oh look, a ship. Hold on. I had too much Tylenol when I was younger. Just kidding, I'm not, but look, it's a ship. I can't hold the camera any more steady, like it's zoomed in that much. Ship. Hold on, I want to get a picture. All right, got it. Sorry about that. Normally, this is the kind of something we would be doing well, we originally thought this was going to come in, like 3 days ago. We would be doing something like this, 2 days prior. Maybe setting up some cameras out here. Like that post. The problem is if this were actually like a legit hurricane or something, we'd probably have water up here. There's maybe only 10 feet difference down there. And this berm ain't gonna hold it. So like that post, but that one would go underwater. That would be that one would be a write-off, but there's just kind of, take note, there's not a lot of places out here to deploy cameras on the beach. So that's oftentimes why we don't always go right on the beach, but you can find, like, there's palm trees somewhere. Well, I saw one, but like you can find a tree in here in some places. Or if you look down here, these little lifeguard things, those little poles, but you're really limited out here. But yeah, this is okay. Good question, I guess. Somebody asked. Yeah, this is not the Gulf of Mexico. This is the ocean. It's the Atlantic Ocean, folks. As far east as we can get right here. Unless you want to go for a swim and go to Africa. But yeah, I'm sorry that if you might be getting a little seasick because I didn't do a very good job of remembering to grab my, I've got a holder, like a clamp that goes on the phone so I can hold it with one hand. And I forgot it. Yeah, Gulf of Disappointment, exactly. Metal detector, I suppose we could. I think I'm too lazy for that though. It's a lot of work. So, my other phone is dying, so I gotta keep off of my other phone here for the chat. Thomas, I do have a gimbal. I really don't need it though when I've got the, you know, because it's like a handle that I can hold on to. Like I can hold it fine and steady that way. But I do have a gimbal. Got a DJI one. It works pretty well. It's just a little bit heavy. A little bit too heavy. Oh shoot, it's almost 6 o'clock. You gotta be kidding me. Where'd the day go? All right, looking at the radar. Yeah. There ain't much out there. I was hoping we would get a small storm that came in with that was cool to look at, but it's kind of looking like not. Yeah, it's nice out here. Well, what do you guys think? Call it that. All right, guys, I'm gonna break the live stream for just 1 second because I want to record a quick video and I need this phone to do it. So I will be back in like just a second. Just hold on 1 second. I'm back. There's some surfer dude out there. Yeah, I don't have the balls to do that. I can just feel the, like, that guy totally knows he's being watched. I think he can feel it. Yeah, it's a beautiful day out, guys. I mean, maybe it's not by definition a beautiful day, but I mean, it's really pretty out here, so. Plane. So, I mean, it might not be a beautiful sunny day like you'd expect, but for my standards, which is Wisconsin, this is a pretty good day, so. I'm about to get wet. Actually. Yeah, we're walking back up here. We don't have that far to go. Looks like we got about a half a mile to walk, which isn't that bad. Signal kind of sucks right here, don't it? All right, well, I'm tired of walking already, but we're almost there. Check something real quick. Oh, you guys see that shell? God dang, look at that shell. I just saw that. Should we collect this shell? Looks like it's been through hell, kind of like me. All right, I'm taking that shell. It's broken, just like me. All right, souvenir acquired. God, I'm just getting plowed by this wind. This is nuts. Guys, I can't even begin to describe how freaking windy it is. Holy smokes. Hey, little bird's getting blown around. Oh no, it's starting to rain. You gotta be kidding me. Ah, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, frick. There's nothing on the radar and it's starting to rain. What the hell? Oh God. That's it. Shit. Oh. All right, we're gonna go shelter from this rain. I'm already soaked. God damn it. Frick. Terrible signal, guys. Sorry. So this is why we don't have signal. You'll notice I have found refuge in this random building that I don't even know what this building is, but I'm here. That was basically the quickest cover I could find. I think it's done raining now. So I need to dry off. Like, I'm very wet. So we're gonna take this way again and get in the wind, and the wind is gonna be our friend in this scenario. God dang it. Oh yeah, it started dumping, and I think that a lot of that cut out, but man, it was freaking dumping. There's our shower. Okay, well yeah, now I'm drying off, so that's good. Yeah, I don't mind, like, I wouldn't mind, but the thing is I want to get back in the truck, and I don't want to get back in the truck soaking wet because my seat will never dry out. You know, it won't dry out for the drive home, and I'll be sitting in wet stuff the whole time. All right, folks, our resident Florida man says the tire tracks are from the whoever checks on the turtle nests or whatever. There are little sea turtle nests all around here. That's what Paul says anyway. I believe him. He's from here. But there are, like, they got stakes in the ground if there's like a turtle nest and stuff, but there's a lot of those in the panhandle too. Wow, we must have walked a long ways here. I didn't realize it. Yeah, we're going up there. See the end. We're almost there. I think we still got like a half a mile though, but we'll get there. Yeah, like there's one of those little sea turtle stakes. I have a feeling we're gonna be running for cover again here. Holy smokes. Not wearing the right shoes for this. They're full of sand and they weigh about 100 pounds. Yeah, sea turtle nest, see? Holy crap. Yeah, so holy crap, how far did I walk? We had to walk a mile and a half. I didn't pay any attention, but what I do know is there's so much sand stuck to the bottom of my boots, they weigh like probably 30 pounds a piece. Holy smokes. We're getting there though. Wasn't a problem until now because the sand's wet and it's sticking to me. That's where we're going. Almost. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's getting late. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. Actually, I'll just wait till we're back in the truck. This will be a disaster. All right, we're passing the big hole. Almost there. One little baby thunderstorm cloud, kind of, sort of. Looks like it's dumping rain down there. Probably a little shower that went over. All right, we're almost there. Almost. All right, I think I'm dry now. The salt spray is real though. All right, we're gonna drop signal in here for a minute, I think. All right. Well, that was our tropical storm. Or not. Hold on. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's expensive. Oh boy. That sounded expensive, but it wasn't. Sorry, camera's wigging out. It was just the one of the RDDs fell out. It's fine. Holy Moses, it's freaking hot. Give me some air. Jeez. All right. I mean, I much prefer the old, so don't get me wrong. I'm not upset that it's hot out. It's just I gotta get you guys put back in the mountain here. Well, that was kind of fun. I haven't been on the beach for a while. So. Oh boy. Well, my phone is about dead. 95's got a bad wreck. Of course it does. Oh, of course it does. All right, let me this should connect up to Wi-Fi and all that here. Yep, there it goes. So we should have a better signal. Guys, oh shit, I should have taken it down to chainless kestrel down there. Why wasn't I thinking? That was dumb. I wasn't thinking. So during the next live, well, the next time we're doing something, I should have. I should have some cool stuff to show you guys, but I have to tell my my staff first. But we got some cool stuff coming that I'm pretty excited about. Why won't this show me the tracking? Hold on, I sent Zach something in the mail and I'm trying to track it. October 2nd. Yeah, so, yeah, I've had a lot of hotels ask me for my license plate too, but I never write it down because, I mean, that's kind of the guy that I am. I mean, I hate to be that way, but I just tell them I don't know it, and I've never had an issue, but I always just say I don't know it. Stay on one to where? 520. So I think that's what Google Maps was. Oh yeah, I'll do that.
Head north on North Highway A1A, Jimmy Buffett Memorial Highway.
Jimmy
North,
Buffett?
Holy Name Way.
What the hell is this frickin' Jimmy Buffett thing? Oh shit. Yeah, I kind of am. Like, I'm not that guy, but God, that bug smear is gonna really annoy me. I'm not that guy, but I am that guy. Like, I just don't feel like I need to give everybody my information. Like, and you know, you're right, because a lot of the times they do take your plate. It's just for parking reasons, but I've never had to deal with it. And I'll be honest with you, folks. Like, if it's one of those, if it's a place I have to pay to park, yeah, okay, fine. But if I ever get towed from a Hilton hotel or a IHG hotel when I spend, especially when we're out on deployments and a lot of the stuff gets put under my account. I mean, we're talking $30,000-$40,000 a year that go through my accounts on hotels. Even if somebody else is paying for their hotel, I'm still paying for the hotel because I'm, you know, either sending an invoice to get reimbursed or they're you know, or something, you know what I mean? So there's a lot of money that goes through my things, and I tell you what, if I ever get towed, and not, it's just a talking point, I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but if I ever get towed from a hotel for no reason, because I didn't put my license plate down on the piece of paper, I will probably be staying for free at that hotel for the rest of my life because I won't be too happy about that. But yeah, I never put that down, and like they asked for the plate, I don't even know my license plate number. The reason I like Hilton hotels is because you can do that contactless check-in. Sometimes it doesn't work, but usually it does. you know, where all I have to do is just, you know, I use Bluetooth, and I can open the door with Bluetooth. You know, that's so easy. Like, it's not that I have a problem talking to the front desk. It's just a lot of times you go to the front desk, especially late at night, they're busy and they're not at the desk, which is fine. But you have to sit there and wait, and it's just the hell with it, you know? Yeah, they're not going to do that rocket launch tonight. No way. It's very windy out. Inland, it's not very windy though. Yeah, I gotta go. I'm gonna go grab our that camera that I got over here on 518, and then we'll snake back around.
Continue on Florida 518 west for 8 miles.
So it sounds like there's a wreck on 95, so we can loop back around. I gotta go grab this camera though. But I really do like anywhere along like the I-10 area and south. You know what I mean? Like, it's always nice and warm down here. Even when it's windy, it's nice and warm out. Like, it's nice in the winter. Oh yeah, I desperately need fuel, but there's plenty of fuel around here. I don't think I'm gonna fill up here. Yeah, like some of these stations are 319. We'll get just enough gas to get out of here. God, I really would like to stay down here another day, but I also want to get home in case there's another event, you know what I'm saying? Wow, look at that view, guys. Or coming up on that unit. I think it's on this next set of trees. Yep, it's on that set of trees right there. God dang, fill your potholes. Just enjoy the water. All right, good enough for me. Okay. Let's get on the way out of here. Let's see, I got says 23 miles to empty, which is way freaking lower than I want to run it, but we'll just get gas up here. So there's a gas station up here. Oh yeah, we were just down here for lunch. I know where I'm at now, kind of. I would turn right, but I feel like she's about to walk out in front of me. You can go ahead. What?
Do you have any supplies for storm protection?
I do, yeah.
You pull over there?
Yeah, we'll go down there.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Yeah. We're not going down there. We're not going down there. I remember my first time smoking crack. I'm just kidding. I've never smoked crack before in my
Continue
life.
on North US Highway 1 for 6 miles.
Jesus Christ. I thought she was trying to tell me to go. Like, I thought she was trying to get me to go, but I thought she was going to run out in front of me, so I rolled the window down. Like, what's your problem? Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus. I'm fine, guys. It was just a crackhead. Yeah, I got all the supplies, guys. Yeah, you guys want to rewind a bit.
Head northeast on Aurora Road toward Avocado Avenue.
Introducing Subway's new fresh thick menu. Lots of protein,
I think I went to the crappy gas station.
all under 500 calories. Keep moving. Subway's new fresh thick menu. Subway, fresh, still good. Stop by your nearest Subway restaurant and fuel up with protein-packed subs today.
All right, let's just hope she don't catch up to us.
China has spent the last 12 years planting more than 2 million trees over the sunshine list. This area of Inner Mongolia, which was once nothing but sand, is now a green oasis thanks to her efforts. Green Life, the nonprofit she and her husband founded, also aims to help those who experience the child.
New account offer. Get 65 cents per gallon in fuel discounts with the new Techron Advantage card for the first 30 days on new accounts will be equivalent through September 30th.
Well, congratulations, Tim. Guys, I think Tim gets comment of the day right there. Not because we condone that, you know, but because that's funny and good for you, I guess. Tim gets comment of the day. I'm just gonna go this way.
500 feet, turn left onto Guava Avenue. In 300 feet, turn left onto McClendon Street. Turn left onto McClendon Street, then turn right onto North Harbor City Boulevard, North US Highway 1.
God dang.
At the stop sign, turn right onto North Harbor City Boulevard, North US Highway 1.
The Burger Inn. I guess they must sell burgers.
Continue on North US Highway 1 for 5 miles.
Yeah, this being an Eastern time thing has got me messed up. Eastern time always messes me up. I don't know why. Going from Central time to Mountain time, that's never a problem. But when I go from like Central time to Eastern time and then Eastern time to Central time, it really messes me up, and I'm not sure why. Like these past few days, I've been really like, it's been hard to figure out what time it is and stuff. Like it doesn't seem like it should be the end of the day. I mean, we did stuff today, but it's not like I don't feel like we should have waited. It doesn't seem like it took up that much time. Like, but here we are. It's the end of the day, which is good because this is good timing. But I had no idea that like it was this late. It doesn't seem that late. In Central time, it's not. So yeah. So I'll tell you a little bit about the day, but I'm gonna save some of it because I haven't even had a chance to talk to my staff and tell them what's going on. I should say our staff. I try not to say my because that's just like really possessive and shitty, but our staff. So the guys at Kmart, they provide basically weather balloons to everybody basically in the country pretty much. So the government, the National Weather Service, the NOAA balloons, they come from Kmart and they're down here. And Paul is from Kmart, and Paul is a channel member. And what the frick? God damn, we gotta get out of here. This sucks. But Paul's from Kmart, and he's a channel member, so everybody thank Paul. But I got to meet them, and they're a nice, small, medium-sized business today, and we're gonna be working together on some stuff here that we're gonna be able to bring together with part of Project Weather Eye. And I think it's really cool, and I won't put too much out there yet until I brief everybody, but that's what I did today. And it didn't seem like we were talking that long, but we went out to lunch. I had, I think, the second best cheeseburger I've ever had. I think. Yeah, I think second best, which is pretty good. But no, it was nice. What a really nice group of people that supply us our weather balloons, which the reason that I started going down the road of weather balloons like over the past few months, you guys that have been watching, especially if you've been watching for like a year, you guys know that we've been kind of flirting with the idea of weather balloons. And there's a lot of pieces coming together, but I'm pretty excited with what we've got because we're trying to make Project Weather Eye not just an entertaining thing, but the thing is, like, it does benefit the public right now, but we want it to benefit the public more. And we're going down some paths that'll do that and also allow it to give us some data that we need. And there's a lot of other cool stuff. Like, we've got like 20 different ideas and stuff, and it's pretty cool. And it goes right in and integrates with what we're doing. Because when it comes down to it, I need experts when it comes to weather ballooning. We already have experts when it comes to data collection and data distribution and, building APIs and radar and weather software and all that kind of stuff. Like we've got that under our belt, but what I don't have is a weather balloon expert. And now we've got like 6 of them, and they're really good at what they do, and I'm kind of excited for this because weather balloons are important, obviously, because that's how we get a lot of our data for the models. And I've talked about this before, but it's really important for us, as like the Weather Service, to have weather balloons. Basically, I shouldn't say, it's not necessarily the balloons, it's the data that we get from them, but the only way to get the data is to send up a balloon. So, the more data we have, the better the models are, obviously. We've said that prior. And if we can provide some data for ourselves and then make it open source for others, well, I think we're going down the right track then, because there's been plenty of times where, we've been in a gas station parking lot and we're like, God, I wish we knew, like, when's the next balloon getting launched? Like, we might be somewhere near like Goodland, and maybe does Goodland launch a balloon? Yeah, they do. Yeah, they still. Yeah, right. Yeah. So like we might be out in western Kansas, we'll be like, all right, when's Goodland's balloon going up? You know, sometimes they'll launch a special balloon, like they'll launch one in the middle of the afternoon, like on a severe risk day. They'll launch like an extra one, and like everybody will sit there waiting for the data to come in, because that can really help us make decisions on target areas. And like if we could do that ourselves on demand, you know how cool that would be. And obviously share the data. You know, the point isn't to, what we're doing with Project Weather Eye is we're trying to open source as much as we can. Like I'm obviously not going to go out here and tell everybody how to build an API to do this, and that. And like I'm not here to set somebody else up for business. But we are here to share what we learn and what we can. And if we have valuable information like an atmosphere, like a lower level atmospheric sounding, you know, up to a, you know, couple tens of thousands feet, you know, 40, 50, 60,000 feet, you know, that's valuable information that we can share in near real time, or probably real time. But we can share that information, and we can also make that information available in like a raw format if somebody else wants to ingest it. You know what I'm saying? Like put it on a REST API or something, and just make it a public access API, and just set the rate limit to like once a minute or something, and you know, allow others access it. I think that's really cool. We saw Ice Chip doing that, which was the mission from NSSL this year. So it's really cool who you meet on the internet, and you guys know, like, I typically don't.
Slight left.
It's not that I typically don't. I do not get involved with things that I don't believe in, and we have such a good group, you know, whether it's the Project Weather Eye team or the SDS Weather, you know, which is Radar Omega. The Radar Omega team, you know, I say this all the time. You know, if I need an API for tropical data,
US Route 1 north toward Otter Creek
or if I need, I don't know, a feature done with the back end of, like, basically with like the API for Radar Omega, I'm like, you know, I said to Don a couple days ago, I was like, hey, you know what would make my life easier? You know, if we had basically a certain setting in the API, you know, then I could ingest this data easier and make it work better on the stream. And you know what? Like 6 hours later, it was done. You know, I think these folks help us, and you know, we establish these good business relationships, and we've got another good group of people here that are looking to really help us do something cool. And now we've got like I said, I needed a weather balloon expert, and we have it now. So we've got a lot of cool stuff coming, and I'm excited to. Dude, it's not going to get any greener. If it's any greener, you could light it up and smoke it, dude. Jesus. But anyway, you know, we've got some cool team members and some cool partners, and all this stuff can go together here. So my big project is probably going to be building an API that can be ingested into like a radar app. Well, Radar Omega, but like, duh. But you guys know what I mean. But like, we need to. I need to build some sort of an API that can be ingested. Like, we could port the data over. So like, for example, you know how I have the Project Weather Eye dots come up. Well, I needed some way, you know, to basically put that data into something that can be picked up or ingested into the app, or also my database, because we're going to want to log all this. So I'm going to need a way to, you know, import this into an API and then export it and put it into a database. And that's going to be my winter project, is really looking at the technical part of this. And it's like, okay, how do I make a nice endpoint that we host, you know, physically host and make accessible and in, you know, a simple format, so that other entities or our own entities can access it. So we got a lot of cool stuff coming. I'm really looking forward to it. So all right, let's sit at the red light. Well, today is, I'll keep streaming for a little bit, guys, but Imelda is done. If you went off of the original timeline, Imelda would be making landfall right now in the Carolinas. Not the case. I'll stop for dinner or something on the way out. I don't particularly know. Maybe I should have taken... you know, realistically, guys, I probably should have taken 75 just to show the live stream a different route. Because the thing is, I don't know if I want to make it to Valdosta, because I kind of am leaving at like an awkward time. I honestly should just stay here tonight, but... So I'm leaving at this awkward time, but because I want to stop by Zach's and get those cameras so I can tweak them a bit, but... I don't know. I was gonna try to get up to like Chattanooga tonight, but oh, that's not happening. Because that's gonna be, what is Chattanooga from here? Because it's 8 hours to it. Yeah, it's a little less than 8 hours up to Atlanta. So let's just call it 8 hours for round numbers, and then what's Chattanooga? Another 2. Oh God. Well, that's okay. So it's 5:48 Central. Yeah, I'm not doing that. That would put us driving till like probably 2:30 in the morning. Screw that. Maybe I'll just go to Macon. Macon's not bad. The hotels are cheap up there usually too, which is a plus. I try to not, you know, I try to be a little conscious, like a night like this where I have full freedom to go to whatever town I need to go to. Sometimes you pick the town that has cheaper hotels. Not cheaper like crappier, but cheaper like less expensive, you know. Because it adds up at the end of the year, you know. Like I said, there's a lot of money that gets dumped into hotels. You know, $100 here, $150 there, $160 there. This stuff goes so fast. It's amazing how fast you can piss money down your leg in hotels. Well, here starts the journey home, folks. Here starts the journey home. 20 hours. Which, you know what? It is one of the longer drives. It's one of the longer drives that I can do, but it's not the longest. This is actually it is one of the longest. It's actually a little bit, believe it or not, it's less time for me to get home from Midland, Texas, which is way down there. Less time to get home from Midland. Not much though, but it's a pretty drive all the way up until Atlanta, and then it sucks. Like Atlanta all the way home just sucks. It's traffic, that's all it is. Yeah, I should be able to get to Valdosta, no problem tonight. We could take the scenic route and go up 95 all the way to Savannah and then go over. That'd be about an hour longer though, but it's actually tempting. There's another route that we could take. It wouldn't be too much longer. We could actually go up to up 95 through Savannah and then go up through South Carolina. It's actually not that terrible much longer. I've gone that route like once or twice. But Valdosta's a pretty direct route. Well, this was a successful event, though. I mean, just from a standpoint of, hey, you know, we were able to get our team out here. We were able to get our staff where they needed to go. You know, we were ready, and that makes me happy. Like, I call it a success, but it's just we didn't have anything to do, but it was still a success. It's pretty cool. I'm happy about that. Tell you what, I'll stream up until the time I find a freaking gas station here. I don't know which one I want to go to. I didn't want to fill up by the crazy lady. It's a pretty drive out here when there's some storms like this. Let's take this exit. They got one of those Wawas, which is honestly pretty reliably good. Well, I appreciate you guys riding along. Yeah, like I appreciate the thank yous, folks. But like it's the goal to be out here, so I appreciate the opportunity. A lot of people don't have it, It's pretty cool to be able to do this. 3.2 miles? Are you freaking kidding me? God dang it. Well, they got a raceway or something right here.
To turn left onto Florida 520 West. Signs for Coco Stadium, Orlando. Continue on Florida 520 West for 14 miles.
Alright, so big question. Can you make a right on a red arrow? I don't know. I do. I was told that you're not supposed to, but I don't see why not.
In 800 feet, make a U-turn at Lime Street.
Oh, make a U-turn? Son of a bitch.
east on West King Street toward Townsend Road.
Yep, just any excuse to sit at a red light. All right, so I'm getting intel from the locals that this is a rough area. So we're going to run a little bit of a poll in the chat to see if I'm going to get shot or mugged when I go into this gas station, because I need something to drink bad. So we're going to flip around because the Shell back there has a way better Google review than the Raceway or whatever it is down here. The Google reviews were an indication of the status of this area, but now that I have like local intel, it's like, all right, that's what I thought. Come on, Florida, clean it up. Cripes. Hopefully that lady hasn't found us asking for my weather supplies yet. Yeah, I don't know what she was on, but she was definitely under the influence of something.
In half a mile, turn right.
Oh god, yeah, that guy last night at that freaking Stuckey's. Holy smokes. I can't, I would, yes, you are correct. I can turn, what a dumb comment. That comment was so dumb that YouTube even filtered it. Some dude in the chat was like, you know, you can turn even though there's on, yeah, I can, but my steering wheel's turn out. Like, I don't have the turning radius. It's an F-150, not a Honda Civic, crying out loud. Need both lanes to turn, Jesus. I'm not going to that BP. Oh boy. No. No. You know, it's a bad, here's how you can identify a bad gas station. When it's one of those tiny little brick buildings and the sign in the window is like flickering. That's just just don't do it. I will tell you though that typically this truck is a huge, well, anything that I've driven is a huge deterrent for people to do bad things because of all the cameras that are clearly visible. Like, I've pulled up to places and, like, people have been acting weird, and, like, I pull up and put it in park, and then they just, like, leave. It's like, oh, God, oh, no, there's a camera. So, it kind of helps me out a little bit. Yeah, the Ramada, yes, that's a dump, correct. So, we should have been talking about that. You guys remember the live stream we did a couple months ago? About when we were in Waco, Texas, or somewhere down there, and I was talking about which gas station or which places were dumps.
Then turn right.
Frick. Well, I'm cutting you off. Sorry, dude. You'll get over it though. Sorry.
Turn right. Then your destination will be on.
Well, this one definitely looks friendlier. You guys remember the one where we discussed what was a dump and what wasn't? It's been a while. We need to start discussing what's a dump. 319. Jesus Christ, guys. All right, well, we're going to just get enough gas to get out of here. Oh, great, a shady-looking vehicle. All right, I'm going to keep the microphone on me, so, like, if you start hearing, like, gunshots or me getting stabbed with a knife, please, I don't know, call somebody, I guess? I don't know. Okay, well, that guy's pulling up with a nice-looking truck and trailer, and he's clearly a working person, and he looks like somebody that would, you know, assist me in the event that one of these weirdos tries to, like, stab me or something. So we got some backup, it looks like. I think. You know, I don't even know why I'm not entirely sure why I'm so. Oh my God. Oh, this. I can't mute the damn screen, but I can put my hand over it. I don't know why I'm so particular about the gas price when it comes to $3.19, because I guarantee you that up the road it's probably only like 15 cents cheaper. And really, I mean, 15 cents when you're getting 30 gallons it really doesn't add up that much. You know, it's always good to go for the cheaper gas, but sometimes it doesn't. It's kind of pointless. You know, and you can just spend a lot of time worrying about where you're buying your gas for for nothing.
Put them upside down. You're going to push all the way down. Grip your slice of cake. Ta-da! Now for a little treat. That was a piece of cake. Your car deserves more performance with every drive.
Yeah,
Shell
it
V-Power
sure
Eco
does.
Plus premium gasoline. A fuel like no other. More performance with every drive.
Alright. Is my truck locked? Yes. See how long this microphone reaches. This is a little bit different one than I normally use. Oh, heck yeah, they got cheddar cheese munchies. Okay, I need Mountain Dew.
That's it?
Sorry?
That's it?
Yep, that's it.
Signal. Ready? Okay, go ahead.
All right.
Select no.
All right.
You good?
Have a good one.
You too.
Thanks. Guys, like, I swear to God, I thought she said taxi. She's got a really strong accent, and she said that's it, but I swear to God, she said taxi. I'm like, what? I honest to God thought she said taxi, and it's like, no, I didn't take a taxi. So, just so you guys know, I can't understand people with accents. Like, I really don't. I just don't understand people that have accents very well. And it's not a them problem, it's a me problem. I just don't understand people with accents most of the time. I mean, you guys hear me talk to Daniel all the time.
Turn left toward Florida 520 West, West King Street.
Okay, what's our drive time? Because we've got two, Google Maps gives us two routes. We got Jacksonville and then we got Orlando. But, I think I lost. But it's not calculating the route right. Oh, come on, phone. God dang. All right. $8.22 in tolls to go that way. No dollars and cents in tolls to go this way. So guess what? I'm going this way. I probably wouldn't pay the toll bill anyway. Every time I talk about the toll bill thing, I get somebody that either emails me or the comments, like, they're so dumb. It's always like, oh, it's illegal not to pay the tolls, and I'm gonna call the cops on you. And it's like, okay, man, go ahead. Like, I'm pretty sure the state already knows, because believe me, they've got no problem sending me a bill every month. But I have a bad habit of not paying tolls. But there's not a whole lot they can do, because I have confirmed this, that state of Wisconsin will not honor out-of-state toll registration suspension requests or anything. But I typically, I mean, I don't purposefully evade tolls. It's just the problem is when I'm in an area that I don't have a toll pass for, I don't get the bill in the mail because I'm never home to get the bill in the mail. So it just either gets put in the junk or it doesn't get delivered. I don't have a way to receive mail. And I told the state of Illinois that, because they wanted like $100 from me last year. And I called them. I said, I'll pay the toll. The toll was like $6. I said, I will gladly pay the toll. I said, but I'm not paying. What they do is they charge you like an $80 service fee. I said, I am not paying this $80 service fee or whatever, plus the tax. I said, I'll pay the toll. And I'm like, why is there this service fee or something? And it's because you took so long to pay it. And I said, I don't get mail. I said, I understand where you're coming from, guys, but it was like a cashless toll. And the stupid like online plate pay thing didn't work. And it's like, I'm done spending. I was basically done spending my time with it. It's like, so I didn't pay it because on the phone, like, they're like, nope, you got to pay the full. I'm like, I'm not paying that. I will gladly pay you the toll, but it comes down to not everybody is in a position to get their mail, and we are in such a mail-driven society where you've always got to get your mail. Everything wants to be done by the mail. It's like I can't receive mail. I just can't. Like, and it doesn't work, and you got to appreciate the toll tags that actually work in multiple states, but a lot of toll passes don't. Like, I have the Kansas K tag, and that works pretty much anywhere I need it to, except for Florida. And New York.
Turn left onto the I-95 North ramp.
But I don't even feel bad about it. Like I said, somebody always is like, and like, let's just be real and honest here, folks. When people that act like they're do-gooders and they're perfect and stuff say, I think it's ridiculous and you're a terrible person for not paying that toll. Realistically, are those really the people that you want to listen to anyway? You know what I'm saying? So they're not going to get that one paid. I'm not paying it. And they can't do anything about it. And she flat out told me that too. I'm like, are you just going to send this to collections? Well, collections is the next step, yes. And I said, okay, go ahead and send it to collections. Because they can't do anything. I don't have an Illinois plate. I don't have an Illinois license. I said, go ahead and send it to collections. And guess what? It went to collections. You know what I did? I said to the collection agency, I said, hey, tell you what, I'll give you like $5 and that's all you're ever going to get out of me. And you know what their counteroffer was? $15. They would settle it for $15. And I said, no, $5. And basically I still owe so I have a collection agency that I owe money to. Somebody can take that and put it all over Twitter because they're going to be so happy to hear that. But yeah, I'm not paying it. And it doesn't ding my credit because anything I've done with business and business credit, it's under my business. Like my business has an established credit. Like that was the one proper thing that I did was establish business, like credit for the business. Because I don't do a lot of like B2B sales. I don't do a lot of like anything. So it's having a credit profile that's not trashed for the business is great. But it didn't do a damn thing to my credit. It's on there and it's sitting on there, but I don't care. And anytime that I go to do business, anything, if it has to be done with credit or whatever, I got asked about it once because with an LLC, sometimes, depending on the plate, like depending on who it is, they'll want to know your credit too. And I had a banker laugh at me on the phone. Oh, this looks pretty good, except for this toll fee. And I'm just like, oh, don't even get me started. And he's like, yeah, he goes, just so you know, like nobody actually looks at those like petty debts anyway. He's like, who cares? I'm like, that's what we want to hear. I hate tolls. Like it's like they make it purposefully difficult for you to pay them. Oh hell, there was a Flying J right there. We could have went there. God dang, what the hell was I thinking? But yeah, breaking the law out here, folks. All right, well, let's just go up 95. Yeehaw. Alrighty then. This guy's got his brodozer here, I guess. He's in a hurry. But yeah, last night driving through here was kind of a pretty drive. Thanks for being part of this huge bust, everybody. I forgot what day I left home. Was it Friday or Thursday? I think it was Friday, so this was still a pretty quick turnaround. I don't know about what's on the horizon for weather. I really don't. I have to look. Good question, but I don't know the answer. Well, yeah, it is a pretty sunset. Well, at least we got to see some cool clouds on the beach. I mean, I'll call that a win. Hell, they got culverts down here. You gotta be kidding me. To make it down to the Everglades again sometimes for the alligators or crocodiles. I don't know what the difference is, one or the other. I always get the wrong one. Yeah, Culver's takes too long to bring your food out. I mean, the food's fine. It's just, I'm usually in a hurry and I don't want to wait. Yeah, we haven't been down to the Everglades for a while. Well, yeah, I mean, Culver's like they make it when you order it. I mean, like they have a justified reason for it to take longer. It's just sometimes I hate waiting. Thanks, Carol. The nice thing about going home is that I go from Eastern time to Central time, so it's almost like gaining an hour. Which actually makes it seem like the drive is less because you show up. You know, the drive time isn't less, but you show up at an earlier time than you think you would. It's getting dark early, sadly. Oh well. It's alright. It'll be spring before you know it. Well, folks, I kind of want to eat my chips, so. Well, I guess I didn't realize that I passed the Buc-ee's. I thought they're up here in Daytona. I think I'm gonna get out of here, folks. The sun is just about down, and then we lose our view. So, but remember, we're trying to go live every day this month. So, I'll go live tomorrow. Not for long. Well, maybe. Seems like every time I say we're gonna go live for not very long, it ends up being pretty long. So. But this was a nice day to really kind of just wrap it up, you know. Kind of make it so that we're not just driving around, you know. Thank you guys. Appreciate all of our super chatters, PayPal people, you know. Channel members, you guys too. Alright, everybody. I'll put an update on Facebook and stuff tonight, channel members as well. I'll put something in there for you in the morning. I'm probably either going to go to Valdosta or Macon. I don't know which. Just whichever one I feel like when I get closer, I guess. So, you folks have a good night. Take care, and we can talk about the past few days. We can do a summary tomorrow. See you guys later, and have a good night. Thanks again.